What's up guys, it's Ed back again from TechSource and welcome to Setup Wars episode 10, where you submit your desk setup to get featured on my channel and a chance to win a prize. I host them every Monday and you guys get to vote on the best desk setup. If you guys are new to the series and want to submit your desk setup, then you need to watch the instructions video linked down below. But with all that said, let the Setup Wars finally begin. This episode of Setup Wars is brought to you by G2A. Never pay full price for a game ever again. G2A offers the best deals on CD keys for practically any platform. Click on the link below to see for yourself. So in case you guys missed it, last week I announced an entirely new series called PC Wars, and it's basically like Setup Wars, but we're focusing only on custom PCs. Everything is basically the same. The only difference is I'm going to host it only once a month at the beginning of every month for now. And the reward is $100 instead of 25. But if you guys somehow missed it, you guys can click on the video over here to check that out, or the link in the description section. Spoiler alert, it has a pretty badass intro. Alright, so moving on with the show. This episode we have a special guest, Sean from Frost Gaming. I'm going to be featuring his setup at the end of this episode. Also, all the products I mentioned in this video will be linked down below, as well as any products I recommend. It would also have its special section down below. But with all that said, let's go ahead and announce the contestants. The four chosen for this week are Johnny, Jonathan, JR Productions, and Marc. Congratulations for making it to this week of Setup Wars. Anywho, let's jump straight into Johnny's setup. So we have two 24-inch Asus monitors attached to a desk mount and a 32-inch Vizio TV mounted on the wall. On the desk we have an Nvidia Shield TV, a Logitech G710 keyboard, G700 mouse, and Logitech speakers with bass. Point for the awesome DX Racer chair, and minus a point for using a clip as your headphone hanger for the Logitech 930 headphones. Cable management could be better, and I strongly recommend you and everyone else to check out my next video where I show some really cool cable management techniques. I posted this picture on my Instagram showing the before and after, and like I said, I will explain what I did in my Cool Tech of August, which is coming this Wednesday. It will definitely help you guys out on cable management. I also recommend getting rid of that ghetto clip that you are using to hold your headphones and put an actual good looking one. I actually went ahead and left a few options down below for you, and they're all under the $10 mark. Now let me rant about your monitors for a bit, because I'm sure everyone is thinking the same thing. Why is there a huge gap between them? It could be due to personal preference, or it can be due to the fact that the mount you have doesn't allow you to bring them together, otherwise they will stick out more towards you. If it's a personal preference, that's fine, but if it's not, then there is a mount I listed down below that will work for your setup, and it will allow you to put both of the monitors side by side. I'm not going to question the fact that your mouse pad is vertical, because I'm sure that works out for you, but other than those recommendations, you have a cool setup. And I like the fact that you have your TV mounted on the wall next to you so you can watch stuff while you're on your PC. Thank you, Johnny, for entering Setup Wars. Next up is Jonathan, and it looks like a triple monitor setup. We have three Asus 24-inch monitors hooked up to a desk mount. We also got some Razer gear, the Black Widow 2013 edition keyboard, an Ouroboros mouse with an extended mouse mat, and that makes me very happy to see. Good job, Johnny. There's also the Logitech Z506 speaker system and your custom-made hanger that's holding up your Razer Megalodan gaming headset, and I hope I didn't butcher that. I absolutely love how clean this setup is. It's symmetrical, organized, and well put together. Cable management is also spot on, and I'm digging that USB hub you have attached on the roof of your desk. You also have some shelves on top holding some of the PC parts and other products, and you even have a mini fridge right next to you. Pretty sick PC as well. We have an Intel i7 4790K paired with a GeForce 660 Ti inside the awesome Aerocool Predator case. Brilliant setup, Jonathan. I have nothing bad to say about it. Thank you for entering Setup Wars. Next up is JR Productions, and it looks like a productivity type setup. Let's go Team Apple. Whoa, relax. I'm just kidding. Jeez. So we have a 2014 iMac with a 2013 MacBook Pro and the famous Logitech Performance X mouse and the K750 wireless solar keyboard. I'm not sure if you have a YouTube channel or not, but it looks like you film and edit videos since you have the boom mic extension hooked up to the Focusrite audio interface. Also, the GH4 box on the far right of your desk is a big giveaway. But you didn't give me your channel name or any social media to mention, so I don't know who you are. Excellent work with cable management, and I see that you have a dedicated place for your headphones off of the table. One thing I would recommend, simply because I don't see it anywhere on your desk, is a micro SD card reader that you can attach on the top of your Focusrite AI with some 3M tape. Kind of like what I did with mine, and it should really help you transfer files from your GH4 more conveniently, especially since it's right in front of you. But that's all I got. You have a really great setup. Thank you, JR, for entering Setup Wars. Last but not least, we have Marc with his super sexy black and white themed setup. 2 Asus ROG 27-inch monitors hooked up to a desk mount. And damn, those bezels are super thin. Definitely really nice looking monitors. On the desk we have the Corsair K70 RGB keyboard, a white M65 RGB mouse, along with the extended Corsair gaming mousepad. Excellent choice on the gaming gear, and you even went with the Glacier white PS4. I'll give you a point for the color coordination, but I'm gonna have to take the point back because of that random GPU that's sitting in the middle of the desk, which is very distracting. Why would you do that? You do have a pretty sweet PC though, an i7 3770K and a single GTX 980 Ti inside that massive 780T case from Corsair. Cables are not visible, so you earn a free pass there, and I also noticed that the Astro 840 is hanging from the monitors. Since you have a pretty small desk, I would obviously remove that GPU off the desk and that Astro amplifier. What you can do with that is attach it to the right side of your desk using 3M tape. Not only will it free up space on your desk, but you can still access it easily. But yeah, overall a very awesome black and white themed setup. Thank you, Marc, for entering Setup Wars. So before we move on to the main event, now it's time to vote. So go ahead and drop a comment down below and vote on who has the best desk setup. As always, voting closes on Saturday, and I'll announce the winner on Sunday on my Twitter and Instagram accounts. So make sure you guys are following me there for all of the updates, announcements, and even sneak peeks. Alright, so with that said, let's go ahead and check out Frost Gaming's setup. So he has a YouTube channel called Frost Gaming, and I'll go ahead and leave a link to that down below. But he's got a triple 144Hz Acer 24-inch monitor setup with a Samsung 40-inch 4K Smart TV as an overhead. On the desk, he's rocking the Rocat gaming keyboard, a Logitech G502 gaming mouse on top of the IKEA Mickey desk. We also got the JBL Pebbles 2.0 speaker system right behind the monitors, and his Blue Yeti mic hooked up to the boom arm. By the way, I have the exact same boom arm on my desk setup, and it's awesome. On the right, we have the Corsair Vengeance H2100 headset on the Amovi headphone hanger, and then your Xbox One to the right. You know what will look awesome on your Xbox One though? Some white carbon fiber skins from Dbrands, and I'll go to leave a link to that for anyone that's interested down below. I'm really digging the LED setup you got going on though. I mean, you got them everywhere from behind your desk to even under your bed. That's pretty badass. I can just tell that you're a very organized person just by looking at your setup, and you got a pretty badass living room as well. Cable management is spot on. I can see that you tied them together, so great job there. And you have one sick PC as well. We got an AMD FX 8350 CPU overclocked to 4.8 GHz, an Asus R9 290X Top Edition graphics card, and 16GB of G.Skill ripjaws packed inside the H630W case from NZXT. Killer setup and a killer PC. Thank you, Frosted Gaming, for entering Setup Wars. I'll also drop a link to his channel down below. You guys can definitely go check him out. He has a really cool gaming channel. Anyways, that's it for this week's episode of Setup Wars. If you guys enjoyed it and want me to continue doing Setup Wars every Monday, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button to show your support. Also, PC Wars will be aired on September 1st, so get your submissions in by that time if you guys want to participate. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ed from TechSource. I will see you guys in the next video.